Honestly, I don't know. I think we're going to have to wait and see what they're going to be. XSET is obviously down to it, especially some of the angles that will need to be adopted from XSET to try and make this go off without a hitch, but it's going to pop off here as Prod has adopted that angle at the back of Wine Cellar. Merc not ready for that, and Bolo will fall as well, deciding this area to make sure that no one can try and push forward and stop Chala from planning, and he's actually going to get it down, but it's going to be up to Achieved. He's got literally 1 HP. This is they try and take control over this area, and how many can Achieved get? He gets 1, he gets 2, but he can't try and get the last set. X
need library control for this attack to succeed. Finger boost coming out. They're getting ready for the start of a take, so obviously got the intel he needed. He's back off the drone, but there's a kill on Bolo. Need to kill or at least get good solid map control. But it's not gonna happen. There we go. That's the start.
That's unfortunate there for Razor, as you think it's going to go his way, but Merc able to find the mark. Not only that, has the F2 in hand as well. Not a weapon you want to hear when you're trying to take a gunfight, but Filthy, he'll change it up. He'll take down Merc, and this is a player that we saw starting to pop off last week, but I'm telling you right now, folks, he's looking a lot warmer as well. Achieved will be able to get rid of the bulletproof here as TSM trying to power themselves forward. It'll be Achieved with the pickup onto NVK, but XSET still relying on this site pressure. Filthy going to get quite lit up, and oh no, Achieved not enough bullets, but finally he'll get the pistol out. Filthy not able to keep the bullet count in his mind. Just gets a little panicked in behind that couch and he'll get taken down. But Prod, he's got the move, he's got the case, and Creators will send the Solarium. He'll be able to manage a couple of these different angles that they've set up, as well as some very unique ones that we've got around this bathroom space. Merc's gonna get Solarium space instead, and with the amount of bodies XSET has, this is going to be quite difficult. Haven't been able to clear things out, but Achieve finally gets 1, and all of a sudden this is very valuable. I mean, Filthy, he's gonna get taken out, and really what can they do with the situation at this point? They forced XSET back into dining, and man, this has been a patience game overall. Creators, he's going to start crawling out of his cave, and Achieved still with a couple of frag grenades as well, but it's not necessary. Bolo, he's overpowering them with the SMG, or rather LMG, and now Creators, he's got the shot. Achieved will start the plant, but he's got to stick it, and no, Creators, he'll be able to clean it up. No one overseeing West NVK, but NVK will be allowed to persist, not before he gets taken down from Merkin. Oh!
There we go.
Oh my God! The pistol kill! Sitting here and waiting for the next move.
I mean, like you said, with the LMG, he's got all those bullets to sit there and wait patiently, but he actually gets taken down by the shotgun. Finally finished off as well, though, by Geo. It's, well, even back in TSM's favor at this point. One-man advantage. Creators, though, taking a lot of damage in the meantime, and Chala going for the plant. I think this might be TSM's first successful round. As I say that, of course, Prod, as you mentioned, on that Kaid, evening things up. Chala down now. Someone else gonna have to stick that in.
You said it, Devin. You know, you've been gone for like almost 2 years, and still you come back and you do it the first game. I don't know what to tell you, but Gio's got to try and stick this now. Achieved will be overseeing this, but it's going to be a change of location. Gio actually trying to push into this. They try and go for the frags instead, and honestly, folks, you guys just make up what you want to say about that, because found safe harbor inside of sight and some pretty unique angles that they can abuse to try and take out a few of these members. Filthy, he's going to wait too long. Yeah, he tries to trigger discipline it, but doesn't stick to the actual angle. Eventually, Prod will go down to these vertical angles, actually. And just to remind you, Razor also on very low HP. This is looking like a round that TSM FTX could get away with, but on minimal time, the action has to come now. They're going to bail inside. NVK will be the first one taken down inside of Bar Stock as Achieved. Will take control of the entire area. Apparently doesn't know that Filthy isn't on his team. That's going to be a trouble for him, but now Razor trying to fire back. But the issue is, once again, very low HP. It's a 1 versus 4 for him after he gets the initial kill. It was a 1 versus 3, but it's not going to matter. TSM know exactly where he is.
They're bringing 2 bulletproof cameras to make sure they have all the intel they need, and that's just paying off time and time again for the most part. However, Bolo getting the opening kill, again, the opening frag, that's what they need. Getting the Jaeger dead will help, but I think, they need to take care of Prod for sure, because he's just been someone to make sure to come through in a clutch. And as I say that, Prod gets the kill on Chala. That is Chala and Bolo down now as well. So,
man.
Merc, there we go. Finally waking up, the adrenaline shot finally kicked in, but Prod still bringing it in. He's down and finally out.
All right, well, 2 versus 1 now here as XSET are on the receiving end of some very aggressive play from Achieved and Merc, but this is completely doable from Razor, and we'll remind you guys, this guy is pretty damn good at the video game. Some very minimal HP targets. Obviously, it's a little bit easier for him. Waiting to see what this plant's going to do. Do they know where he's coming from, though? They get spot on intel, but Merc will get taken down on the repeat here from Razor, but he's low as well. He doesn't know where the plant went down either, and finally, Achieve will get one on the board. It seems that he is the miracle man for Fia for some soft destruction, but the Fink is still along for the ride and the likes of NVK.
Ooh, that delayed approach there, but Merc actually able to get the opening kill. Again, a good start. However, traded by NVK, not the best. How the Yana off the board though means that infinite drones are now gone. They now have to depend on.
We're having a couple of issues from TSM's offense now, actually reaping the same benefits on their defensive side as XSET did. Looks like this round's going to be going by the wayside soon, although Filthy does have an opportunity. He'll get one, can't get the other. It's only going to be down onto the Jaeger as well as TSM pick up their first defensive round and throws it up in the sky, just shoots it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, a little damage on Geo.
Has some serious damage going on to him. He'll be downstairs inside of Valerium to try and stop any of these rotations. Let's see how this breaks down going into the last 30 seconds. It's going to be Razor to start us off here, so it's going to be down to the side players for TSM to try and prevent a plant. That's the biggest thing that's more than likely going to be coming into their arms very, very soon. We're going to have an Adrenal Surge out as Chala will be able to meet his mark. Merc will take down one, and he's looking for yet another here. Azzle prone, and oh no, TSM, they're starting to get away with too much. Merc, he'll whip out the shotgun, take down yet another. Filthy, he's trying to get some pressure in here as Razor plants down. He has to stay on top of this LMG as he continues to fire. Oh no, he'll be able to get the plant off for Razor, who's currently in behind the bomb chassis for Dining, and Merc with a beautiful shot from the SMG-11, and he's got to let everybody know before he defuses that case. Merc is back online.
I think he's ready for the good night lullaby. Access. Prod, however, the ninja he is, managing to get the plant down. Just about to finish it. Creators cements that with kill on Geo. And there we go. Nice C4. Did some damage. Achieved. Tries to finish off Prod successfully. Diffuser was already planted though. Chala falls down. This is not looking great for TSM to be able to pull this back, especially as Achieved takes more damage.
Oh, Creator's going to get yet another one here, and he has just been battling back and forth on these windows. The dust will settle for a second, but obviously the timer continuing to tick. Merc trying to take a lot of damage inside of this 1 versus 4, and it's going to be Filthy to wrap it up. And XSET, this is overall to play this map in general and be safe, and that's why we see a lot of these players just simply trying to stick around defendable positions where they can get back into cover and things like that.
3
and now
men against the stairs.
Oh man, it's looking pretty solid right now. Bolo will get taken down, but do they know that there's still one inside of Library? That's the biggest thing right now here for TSM that could be a huge hamper to them. It's going to be Merc inside of here, but I don't believe he's been droned. Somebody has got to check this.
No.
Oh my goodness
So
gracious,
close.
Merc. This trigger discipline is truly insane. It'll take down Razor. Achieved with 2. It's all down to Filthy, and it doesn't even matter. He can't do a single damn thing. TSM walk away with the round.
They've also got 2 spare C4s on Achieved and Merc, so there's a lot of pushback they could do. Once the site execute starts coming out, if they're in positions to start hucking that C4, that's 30 seconds of explosions going on that Prod might not be able to plant during. They're not finding kills through the floor here like Achieved was.
No, they are not. And with very minimal time, XSET have got to hop too. They're going to have the health come in from the Finka and already a kill onto Bolo. The verticality starting to work out, but TSM, they come to life. They'll fire back and take out quite a few XSET members, but XSET have the same thing going on for their camp. A Nitro cell here for Achieve, but it's going to be way off its mark. There's no way that they stop the plant inside of Kitchen currently. Geo doing his damnedest to try and stop this, but it's down into the 1 versus 3 now for Achieved. Currently 16 and 5. But it doesn't matter. Make it 16 and 6. Creators and XSET will be the first ones to map point. But does he have any assistance up top here? It looks like he's got somebody out on K9 balcony that could possibly be some assistance here. And yes, indeed, Geo found out. Now Creators will take him down as Geo. He's going to lurk a little bit too long inside of that position, but Bolo will start fighting back as well as he'll take down Razor. We need to see XSET start prioritizing some of these kills, but oh no, does Achieve get across? He does! He makes it out alive after he takes down NVK and XSET. Oh no, this is not looking too good for them now. They thought that they had the 3 points in the bag, but TSM have got something to say about it. They'll take down Prod. It's up to Filthy and Creators now, as they have to even get in the building. Creators still outside of Trophy, and there's only 15 seconds remaining. It's all down to Filthy now, inside of a 1 versus 4. He's got an LMG in his hand, but it doesn't matter. Chala will clutch things up for TSM, and we're headed to overtime. Side of this round, although TSM have actually been able to hold on to all of Library once again, and Geo will be in tow at the top of blue to try and assist. He's going to take down NVK, who has a pretty serious oversight, but now Razor.
Oh, here we go. He knows
no,
this
it's
time.
a very serious fight, and Bolo, he just goes to the wayside, doesn't really have any understanding of what's going on there, as he practically spawns inside of Library.
Achieve has already used this C4, so they're at least an advantage in that sense, plus Razor getting that kill on Chala. Down to Achieve. This looks very familiar. Here we go. Is he going to pull off the clutch this time?
It's so very close, achieved up close and personal, and oh, creators! He's just scared, folks, and why wouldn't you be? Achieved with 20 kills here on Chalet, and what a clutch moment from Barstock. I mean, what else do you want, XSET? You know where he is, just kill the guy, and they can't even achieve that. It's nothing you ever want to play with inside of close quarters.
Yeah, close quarters, it's like the entire mag's in your body before you even blink.
Yeah, you peek and you're like, why am I dead?
Right,
You know what I mean?
He just clicked.
I believe from that impact from underneath,
Yeah,
and this is going to be some serious assistance for XSET inside of this one.
It was a good play.
Oh, no way!
Don't fight Achieved through the beams in the floor. You will lose.
They don't have to move up and
like the old like the Maestro cam.
Yeah.
Shooting people at spawn kind of thing.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Oh, MVK, he's going to take some serious damage, and he really hasn't had too much to say inside of this game. 4-11, but he needs to make a serious stance up here. Prod will be able to take down Achieved, and that's going to obviously assist them quite a bit. We're looking to the rest of TSM to try and get this round and win this 8-6.
I'm looking at Gio and Bolo do something here. It's all on Merc, and he hasn't been picking up. Bolo, there we go. Good start, uses that LMG to good effect, gets 2 with it, probably before he even needs to think about reloading. Still 60 bullets left in the mag. It is a death machine. There we go, a nice little hide again from NVK this time onto Merc. Again, not doing a whole lot with Twitch, unfortunately.
Oh, no! NVK, he gets taken down upstairs, and Prod, he'll fall as well. XSET, they have the opportunity to take the map away from TSM, but all they can do is guarantee a singular point. It's 8-6 in favor of TSM FTX after Achieved has to go completely nucleosis with 23 frags in order to win.